This is Dwight Powell. You're tuned in to bFb.
There we go. All right, now we're back. EA is here. He's excited. Kendrick was pumped up. I don't know if he's still pumped up now.
After seeing that intro, I ain't pumped up.
Wow, what do you mean? Dwight Powell didn't get you?
Yeah, the show doesn't.
Let's do that one more time for the people in the back.
Don't do that.
Kendrick's favorite player.
This is Dwight Powell. You're tuned in to bFb.
Come on, man. Isn't that great? We got Dwight Powell with a drop for
Are
us.
you talking about Dwight Powell, the starting center for
Yeah.
the Dallas Mavericks?
Yeah, that Dwight Powell, old deep, old 7.
This show already went to hell before it even started.
No, it did.
So how bad are the pitches that that Dwight Powell got of Mark Cuban? Like, what do you think he got him doing? Because I've never seen a player be able to extend his career like that. It's amazing. You got to give him credit for that.
Wait a minute. Well, hold on. We got some hating going. We got some hating going on here. Eastside Hero, Brian Sweet. Are we really talking about wild card round to Astro fans?
Right.
Eastside Hero 2.0. Did the Rangers celebrate advancing in the playoffs correctly this afternoon? Oh, Eastside Hero.
Hey, Eastside Hero. Hey, what's up? Did you know that in all of baseball, no matter what, in every round, they celebrate? And the fact of the matter is, if you know, and maybe you were one of those who Astro fans that harassed the great Emily Jones, which you shouldn't do. That's why Houston fans are trash. All Houston fans are complete trash when they do that. How dare you? All baseball fans celebrate the same way when you get into the postseason, when you move rounds. It's called baseball. I saw you Astros fans celebrate the way you did all those years ago. Y'all used to suck ass, so shut up. It's our time.
Should be ashamed
Listen,
yourself.
Astro fan,
we coming for you.
Astro fans and Ranger fans both need to worry about Minnesota and Baltimore. All right, it's just.
No, Kendrick. You know what? We're already moving to ALCS right now.
Okay, that's what it is.
That's it. We're taking the Astros out.
Okay.
Listen, I have no problem with Astros fans. The only thing I have a problem is that some of their fans, first off, are very, very low class and attacked a reporter for reporting the truth. Second of all, y'all cheated. So that's the only thing. Those are my only problems with them.
It'd be real funny. The ALCS is Minnesota and Baltimore.
We got a problem?
Yeah, we got a comment here. I bet the Rangers had their butt plug in the celebration.
Fine.
Oh!
To each their own. If that's how you get down, we don't judge how you celebrate. If you want to put a butt plug in your butt while you celebrate,
what kind of mess is that?
Wait, where are we going with this? What's happening?
That's what the guy said.
Eastside Hero. Why we?
Yeah, where are we going with this?
Yeah. If you want to celebrate that way, you celebrate that way.
Okay.
I don't judge Walt.
Do you know something about butt plugs, Eastside Harold?
Like
I mean-
we say on the show, we support the alternative
Whoa,
lifestyle.
we do support those who choose to live an alternative lifestyle. We don't want to let that get out of there. But yeah,
It's
man,
not
I don't know where you guys are going with this deal. But shout out to the Rangers. Listen,
Dominated performance.
listen, I have experienced a Super Bowl, NBA championship, a Stanley Cup, but I have yet to celebrate a World Series, and I think it's damn near time.
Hey, you could have if it wasn't been for Nelson Cruz.
Don't do Nelly. I know the ball went past first base, and
Don't worry, Walt. You didn't know what baseball was back then. Though.
don't do that. Don't do that. Do you even? First off, don't spread rumors like that because do you even know what happened on that night?
Yeah.
That was the first night. That's the first time I ever cried in sports.
Yeah.
I've never cried over basketball. I never cried over football, but I cried after that World Series because it was right there, EA. It was right there in my city. We were about to have a championship in all sports, all four sports. And that night, I just fell to my knees and just cried. I couldn't believe it.
I know,
Nelson
man.
Cruz,
I'm getting a little emotional thinking about it now.
I'm telling you right now, if people don't know this, but pre-2015 Walt, you can't judge his sports stories. I can't trust them.
Why not?
I don't know. I've heard things from other people. You may not have been the strong sports fan you were. I feel like it's a facade.
First off,
Walt children cried over the Rangers.
who are you talking to? Because nobody knew me back then, so I'm confused who that was.
Walt children crying over the Rangers.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. First and last time.
I remember that night because me and my cousin Mo, we went downtown Fort Worth. We got to get a drink, and we went down there, and it was a ghost town.
Yeah.
And it was Friday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on? Let's go party. Still, let's go drink our sorrows away. And nobody was out. Everybody was home. The few people that were out were just wandering around, just depressed, and it felt like a ghost city. It creeped me out. That's how bad it was.
And,
well, go ahead, Kendrick.
EA, if you remember that year, the Mavs won the
Yeah,
championship.
we were about to have the Mavs and the Rangers in the same year.
We were gonna be senior champions if it wasn't for Nelson Cruz.
That was probably the best sports year because you had the Mavericks championship in June. Then you get the Rangers dominating later that fall. The Cowboys with Tony Romo were going to do things.
We weren't good that year. The Cowboys weren't good that year.
I think Tony Romo had one of his 85 injuries. Yeah. So.
No.
Don't do that.
2011, he just had a punctured lung and a
just punctured lung. Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
But he played through those. Those.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night we'll be back because the Mavs are going to get started over in Abu Dhabi.
How y'all going to do that?
How we going to do it?
How are you going to do that?
Oh, we'll have the post game show tomorrow night.
Going? You and Kendrick?
No. A lot of changes going on with the Mavericks. I'm probably not gonna have a lot of access to the stuff I used to with all the changes going on over there at the
You
Mavericks.
talked about Mark Cuban so bad.
No. Me and Mark are good. Me and Cuba's good. I might have to have a sit down with Cubes, get some things in order here, But I'm probably not gonna have some of the same
So
access
how come you didn't get
because
to go
certain people aren't there anymore.
Well, why didn't you get to go to Abu Dhabi? I want to know that.
First of all, I didn't want to go to Abu Dhabi.
What's wrong with Abu Dhabi? What's wrong with it?
I don't like. I'm somebody who doesn't want to travel and go to other countries. I don't like doing that kind of stuff because I see how people. I've seen the outcome of people going over to all these other countries and the results of it. Like, nah, I'm good. I'll virtual tour.
So you're not an adventurous person.
Nah. I don't want to. Listen, Brittany Griner was a wake up call for me.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go over there. I won't go over there.
Hey, listen.
That's true.
Some countries aren't communist countries like.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you never know. I go over to Abu Dhabi and sneeze or something. They're trying to behead me or something. Then I'm screwed. So, no, I'm good.
Hey, man. We'll do
so the Mavericks take on the Minnesota Timberwolves tomorrow night. We'll be back with them. I was over there at Media Day. That's how I got that clip of Dwight Powell for Kendrick, his favorite favorite Mavs
Don't do that.
player.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Okay, don't be that guy. Okay.
So, what are we realistically thinking that Dwight Powell will be the starter for the majority of the season? Do you think that Lively and Prosper, everybody,
hold on,
gonna step up?
Yeah,
and take over?
if Dwight Powell is, I can give you the win total right now.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I give you the win total right now. Dwight Powell, you'll sit it for the whole
Don't do
season.
that. Don't do that. Don't listen to Kendrick.
I can tell you the trade talks is gonna happen by February.
Don't listen to Kendrick, I'm about to side with Kendrick. I mean, Kendrick says some outlandish things, but the fact of the matter is, Dwight Powell should not be an NBA starting center.
Why not? Why shouldn't he be?
Man, don't do that, man. You don't do that. That's enough of this.
Why shouldn't he be?
Because he's not an NBA starting center. That's why.
Listen, I'm not good at basketball either. There's a reason why I'm not on the Mavericks.
Well, okay, but he is. I mean, did you not listen? Did you not see the way he hit his head on that door? He's ready for Wimbledon. He's ready.
Yeah.
He shook it off like nothing happened. Yeah, he's ready.
No one he can take them shots to the face during the game. He already.
Yeah, he's ready.
Good grief. Come on, man. Come on.
He's ready, Kendrick.
No, he's not
ready
ready
for anything you throw at him.
Yeah, he's ready for them 6 fouls he's gonna be getting in the first half. Guess what? Good luck. You got Victor up first.
See, you don't understand what's going on here. He's here to He's here to soften up Wemby.
Hey, EA.
For Derek Lively to come in and seal the thing.
EA, I told Walt about a few months earlier. I said, if we got Dwight Powell as our starting center, I said Victor's gonna get his first 50-point game. That was before the season. That's before we had the season. The season come in, and lo and behold, the first game of the season, I tweeted Walt. I said Victor's gonna be getting his first 50-point game. The first game of the season, he's gonna be like Luka did 3 years ago. I said, man, this league's easy.
Stop.
I just put up 50 right off the bat.
You need to stop. That's what you really need to do. You really need to stop.
Come on, I don't need to stop. You know it's gonna happen, Walt.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I still think the Mavericks are going to have a good season. I don't know about championships or all, but they'll have a good season. But let's talk about the more important team here. And that's not even talking about the Texas Rangers.
Why wouldn't the Rangers be the most important team?
They're good. They're doing their thing, but there's a more important team right now.
Well, before we get there.
Because that team, I have a special message at the end of the night for them. The speech is returned. And I'm telling you right now, what I'll say will bring them good luck as they travel into darkness.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. So you're gonna fire up the Dallas Cowboys team.
Oh
yeah.
You're gonna fire up this Dallas Cowboy team to.
Lead them.
Oh.
I'm leading them.
This is new information to me.
I hope so, because somebody couldn't fire him up 2 weeks ago against the Cardinals. So. Be ready.
Yeah, well, I knew that. I told you that was going to happen. We was over there in Rockwall. Y'all didn't want to believe me. I showed up with that. Gavin Dawson was there. I showed up with that Arizona Cardinals polo on. Dude, had 4 people ask me, why you got a Cardinals polo on? I said, yeah, this going to be the Sunday, y'all. It's going to be the one. Y'all didn't want to believe it. I told you it was coming.
That's why I got him where I got him in my power rank.
Come on, man. That power rank is a joke. You'll find out later. But before we get there, Kendrick, we got to tell the world it's going to happen. We're going prime time this Sunday. Get ready, the Colony.
And we're going to be in enemy territory just like the Cowboys are.
Yeah, because the owner of the Twisted Bar and Grill, she is a 49ers fan, and I do have some breaking news. She has brought to my attention that the last time I was there, I cut a deal that if the Cowboys didn't beat the 49ers, I would wear a 49ers polo. So when you see me on Sunday, I am taking the Dallas Cowboys, but I do have to wear 49ers polo because I lost a bet with her last time when the 49ers played the Cowboys and we were there, and the Cowboys lost to the 49ers in the playoffs.
They ain't shocking me wearing everybody else's polo last week.
so when you see me on us. Well, I am a polo guy. If you just look over there right now, my LA Rams polo just came in today. So, well, I might not get to wear. I'll wear them on the show at some point, but I mean, I'll wear them during the week or something like that. If the Rams lose something, I didn't get to wear my Patriots this week because the Rangers are playing, so I've been wearing my Rangers polos. Well, join us live this Sunday over at Twisted Bar and Grill. I know Kendrick is going for the catfish. I'm going for the ambiance and the fun. It's going to be a great time.
I'm just going for the fish.
You're not going for the Cowboys?
We all know what's going to happen in there.
Oh, come on, man. You got to be more of a winner than that. But come out and join us, guys. Twisted Bar and Grill over in the Colony. Come out, have a good time. Let's party. Let's do this. Kendrick is probably going to be there ruining the mood.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Kendrick's going to be very happy. The whole Twisted Bar is going to be very happy, except the owner.
Oh.
She's going to be
Miss Shelby.
She's not going to have a good time.
Okay.
I mean, she'll have a good time with you guys, but she won't have a good time with the outcome.
Oh, you're not coming? No, go figure.
Well, I got breaking news for you. Maybe not. We'll see. But next Monday Night Football against the Chargers.
We'll be here in studio.
We'll be in studio.
Yeah, we'll be in studio.
You want to come join?
Whoa, we're gonna have, and Kendrick's gonna be in studio too that night.
There we go. We'll see what happens. I didn't say anything yet.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
You got to check with your.
No, I don't need to check.
You got to check with your guys over the ticket.
I just like to build up, suspense.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Tobosh has been the one. I mean, the least you could do is come to one.
EA's bringing the hot Clientine strippers to the studio. Time.
Well, EA wants to talk about the Cowboys because the Cowboys are taking on the 49ers this Sunday, Kendrick. And you have them pinned for a hot L.
Yes, sir, I do.
Yeah, he's got them pinned for a hot L. He's been had them pinned for a hot L.
Yeah, because he doesn't know he doesn't know football, I guess.
No, I do know football. Styles make fights. If I don't know football, I guess the 49ers don't know football because they've been kicking that ass since 2020. So,
They be kicking that, but okay, well, I don't know, man. That's fine if you want to pick them, but don't make it seem like they're gonna take a big hot L and blowout.
All I go by is what I see. So
you must be blind.
No, Brian, I'm not front running the Rams now. I don't even think I have the Cowboys losing that game, but just in case the Cowboys were to lose that game, I am prepared to come showed up with a Rams polo. We'll be in Cedar Hill for that game.
No, but you got the Cowboys lose against the Panthers and the Dolphins.
Did I?
Yeah, and the Dolphins.
I think I did. I know I got them losing to the Lions
and the Eagles later on in the season.
I said we would split with the Eagles. We would split with the Eagles.
That's fair.
I thought we split with the Giants, but there ain't no way in hell we splitting with the Giants. I do think the Commanders are going to get us one.
You think Sam Howell's going to march in here and just put up points?
Listen, I like the way
that's pretty much vetted right there.
I like the way the Commanders are playing.
They did have a good game against the Eagles.
They did. They've been having some good games this season.
I mean, they almost beat the Eagles.
They almost beat the Eagles, man.
Yeah,
almost beat the Eagles.
Now head coach material.
It's funny. People are all talking about the Eagles, but so far this season, I know they're undefeated, but I've heard of this sentence a lot. They almost beat the Eagles. They almost beat the Eagles. I don't know. It seems like the Eagles seems to be downplaying their competition, or
that's kind of scary.
I mean, you don't want to be the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots, they lost to a team that got beat by the Arizona Cardinals.
Sure did, man. Good grief. What's going on with them?
Right, they got blown out by a team that lost to the Cardinals.
Yeah, you rather almost lose and be 4-0 than be 3-1 and then lose to the trash team.
Then lose to the Cardinals.
You know what's funny? You two, this is what I expected from you two, because despite the fact that they rebounded and destroyed the Patriots, and we could all agree that the Cardinals game was an anomaly, which it was.
No. It wasn't an anomaly.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't. Because when I came in, when I got to Rockwall, and they said, "Why you have this polo?" I said, "I'm gonna tell you why it's getting ready to happen, guys. The Cowboys are gonna lose to the Cardinals because you know why? Because the whole week. Do you know what they talked about? Week five.
That's not true.
Week 5.
Because I was there in the building.
Yeah, now, you weren't listening.
I was.
You weren't listening.
They were focused. They said focus on the Cardinals.
I didn't hear that.
I'll tell you what happened.
I didn't hear one quote.
They must have been lying to you because they wasn't focused on the Cardinals.
I didn't hear one quote about the Arizona Cardinals that whole week. Maybe like one mention, then it was week 5. Oh, San Francisco, week 5.
No.
Hold on. So I said, uh-oh, they're not taking this team serious. They not. And I'm gonna give them just a little bit of leeway too. Okay, now, to lose Trevon Diggs and then try to go for a game plan, rechange the game plan like that, I'll give you that. And then you lose Tyron Smith. What that morning or something like that Saturday.
Boo-hoo. Oh,
but still, like I told Kendrick, if we need Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, and Tyler Biadasz to beat the Arizona Cardinals, we in trouble.
Okay, see that
Yeah, you in
to
trouble.
me just
We in
points,
trouble.
that just points to the ignorance you got right there.
Yeah.
No,
You're
ain't no
gonna
ignorant.
lose if you don't have your best players. I'm
EA,
sorry.
EA, that's the worst team in the
EA,
NFL.
injuries happen. You got to
There's
learn to
still
overcome.
in NFL. See, that's the problem with you and
Overcome.
Kendrick.
No. I'll
You're
tell you this. Hold on,
Kendrick.
Kendrick. I'll tell you this point Kendrick made. He made a good point.
What?
When we read, he said, you know what? The Cowboys got to understand when a team is coming in to play they could be tanking, they could be in the Caleb Williams stage, but when the Arizona Cardinals can be that bad. But when they see the Dallas Cowboys on their schedule, they come into play.
And by the way, let's not act like the Cardinals. Yeah, they're 0-2, but the Cardinals.
No, they
played-
0-.
Oh, I'm talking about the time.
They're 1-3 now.
I'm talking about when they played the Cowboys. When they played the Cowboys, they were 0-2, but it was not like they were like blowing out. They lost leads both games. They were leading big in both their games. They just lost.
Did they
those
play
leads.
Washington, the Giants, and the Cowboys?
And EA,
Yeah.
I understand you saying that. That's a good point. But still, if you're gonna say that, hey, we are a championship team, we turned the corner. You can't be losing games that you got to find a way.
Eastside
That's
Hero
what
said, how you lose to a guy with no eyebrows?
you did lose.
That guy's pretty damn good though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, the Eagles say, yep, you just got you saying, EA. The Eagles, they almost lost, but they didn't. They found the way. They're not playing well. They're still 4-0. You got to find a way. Find a way to win.
EA is a homer.
I'm not being a homer.
That's what Eastside Hero said.
That was a bad loss. You know what? That loss is going to cost you, because like I told you before,
No, he's a Houston fan.
Huh?
He's a Houston fan. He's everything Houston Rockets.
Yeah, well, that's what I know. It's a trash city. What do you expect?
that's a conference loss, EA. If you want a loss, you'd rather lose to the Patriots or the Jets. That's a conference loss.
Admit it was a bad loss. You shouldn't have lost it. But I'm talking
It's a
about
bad
the
loss.
anomaly overall as a team.
You call anomaly all you want to.
No, Kendrick, can I talk? Can you just let me talk?
No, not really. Not really.
My point being is, yes, it was a bad loss. I'm not saying it's not. What I'm trying to argue is that you guys make it sound like because they lost to Arizona, they're done. The season's over.
Nobody said that.
That's what you're making
Nobody
it sound.
said that.
You said it's so bad that they're not a championship team because they lost one game to Arizona. Go look at some of the best teams in the NFL.
Oh, Kendrick
that
might
won
have said something like that. I ain't said nothing like that.
Yeah, I'm
you go through their list. They've had bad losses. Every team has them, and this is the problem. What we do, it's a week-to-week thing.
Okay, it's week to week. Okay, Mike Fisher.
Okay, well, what's wrong with Mike Fisher all of a sudden?
It's a week to week, 8 days. No, listen, man. I hear what you're saying, but you got to. There's steps you still got to take. Take if you want to be a championship team. And my opinion, that was a step they misstep. Walt's right. They overlooked the Cardinals and it bit them in the behind.
It did.
They're not good enough to overlook anybody. They haven't done anything. They haven't got to a conference championship in 28 years. They need to take every game seriously. You don't overlook nobody, and it bit them in the behind.
No doubt about it. That's the thing. You can't overlook anybody, and I can tell you right now, the reason why I call it an anomaly, the reason why I say it was the mystical fate in the stars that they were going to lose that game. You lost Trayvon Diggs that Thursday after practice, and I saw how the locker room reacted. They were devastated in a way. They couldn't handle that, and that was a shock to their system. Then on top of that, you lose 3 of your top starting offensive linemen for that at the same time. That's going to ruin your game plan. You saw what happened in New England the next week. The offense went right back to it. The way they were struggling to move the ball down the field against Arizona, against a terrible Arizona defense. The better defense, the Patriots defense was 10 times better than what Arizona had. What did the Cowboys offense do?
Okay,
EA. Through them.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Well, then to me, that's a different issue. Then if you're talking about, man, we lost these players, that goes to coaching. You can't game plan for one game to get a game in. I mean, you're professional. Injuries, I understand. But I've seen a lot of teams lose multiple offensive linemen in the game and still find a way to win that game when they're clearly the better football team.
So can I ask you a question? The game the Eagles played against the Patriots, what major injuries did the Eagles have? Because you say they found a way the Eagles gave away that game 3 times. Just Mac Jones kept giving it right back. They didn't have any significant major injuries for the Eagles. And so
Yeah.
far, they're their 4-0 start, even though it's been very sublime. I think the Buccaneers win was their most impressive win so far. They haven't lost any major people. They haven't played well. So you said
If you're gonna
major components playing. When you
EA,
don't
but
have
EA,
major guys playing,
come on,
you're
EA,
not gonna
man,
win.
you're a professional broadcaster. Injuries are part of the game. That happens. You're gonna have injuries.
Injuries are
Nobody's
part
gonna
of the
go
game,
through this
but
season
Kendrick, when
unscathed.
you start taking
It's gonna hit
major
the
hits
Eagles
at your
too.
starting
But
positions, you're not gonna win.
no. You can't sit up and say, "Well, we got a bunch of injuries, so we're not gonna win." You got to find
Kendrick,
a way to win the
there's a reason,
game.
Kendrick.
But hey,
Kendrick, if you're a
answer me this:
starter,
Did Dak Prescott play? Did CeeDee Lamb play? Did Michael Parsons play? Did DeMarcus
do
Lawrence
you
play?
not agree that the offensive line? If you don't agree the
Okay, the offensive
is
line,
a crucial part of their offense,
was
then
stacked. But
you can't
can
argue
your
that.
coach and your offensive coordinator come up with a game plan to
Kendrick,
overcome that for one
if your
game?
backups are not as good as your starters, and they're going to say they can try as hard as they want, they're not as good. That's the point. There's a
Well,
reason
can
why
your
there's
coaching
good
come
teams
up
and
with a
there's bad
game plan
teams.
to help them out for the deficiency?
Kendrick, you can help certain one player you can help
Okay,
out.
if that's the
Maybe
case,
two.
okay,
You lost 3
hold on. If
starters
that's
in
the
that
case, then why
game.
the hell are they on the team? Then why are those backups on the team? If they're that bad, why are they
You
on the
got to
team?
play the game.
Like I said, you
But
gotta
that's the
play the
reason
game
why
and
you
you
have
gotta
bad
be able to
teams.
overcome
There's a reason
that
why there's bad
situation.
teams and
You
good
can't just
teams.
give up
There's
and say, "Oh well, you know
talented
what?
teams and
Hey,
there's
we had a
bad
bunch of
teams.
injuries." You know, that, that's fine
It
a
was
way
a
to
bad
lose,
loss,
man.
Kendrick. It
That's a
was a
losing
bad
mentality
loss,
in my
but they
mind.
proved to you. Hold on, but it was a bad loss, but they proved to you the very next week that it was an anomaly, and you have to admit that.
Well, was it an anomaly because the year before last they lost to the Cardinals? Then the year before that they lost to the Cardinals.
So
The
they have a
6-9
talented
against the
Cardinals. What does
Cardinals.
that matter? It's an anomaly
Well,
because
I'm just
this
saying. Now
season,
you thought
I
about it
don't
was an
care about
anomaly. They have
Kendrick. I
beaten the
don't
Card.
care about.
They have not
See,
beaten the
that's
Cardinals the
Kendrick.
last 3
You
times.
cannot bring up past, present, future. We're
Oh my
talking about
God, EA.
right now.
Oh
Okay,
my God, EA.
this season is
I
different
cannot
than
bring
other
up past.
seasons.
I mean, EA. They 6-9 in their last 9
So
against the
then let me
Cardinals. I
compare
mean,
it to the
the Cardinals won
1996
six
Super
six
Bowl
of the
team.
last 9.
If
So
you want to bring up past ball,
it wasn't an
we'll bring up
anomaly.
the '96 Super Bowl team.
Walt just brought. I just brought up the reason why Walt picked the Cardinals because we talked about it during the pre-show.
What was the reason I took the Cardinals?
Because the Cowboys in the last 9 lost 6 of them. We talked about this during the pre-show.
Oh no, yeah, they had went up there. Oh yeah, we talked about that too. I said they've been up there to, what was it, 8 or 9 times, and they only
Yeah,
won
and
2.
they've lost. So
They've
it
lost
wasn't an anomaly.
like seven straight up there.
So it wasn't an anomaly.
Me
They've been
personally,
losing
no.
up there.
Me personally, I don't go into those things because.
Well, I mean,
that's
you
not-
can't.
because one
Hey,
season-
hey. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't.
But
The
they
number,
do sometimes.
the numbers.
No, because you say.
Sometimes they don't tell you the whole truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they didn't lie on this one because they went up there and lost again.
And the Cowboys lost the last two at home to the Cardinals. It's not an anomaly.
Yeah, it is. That was an anomaly.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the next week against the Patriots, they destroyed the Patriots.
You know why?
Did they? Did they really destroy them?
Are you kidding
Did
me?
they?
Don't.
Hold
Are you
on.
kidding me? They didn't destroy the Patriots?
Hold on. EA,
Are you
answer
kidding
me this.
Don't
Answer
make
me
get
this.
my angry face on.
Answer me this, EA. Was that a dominant offensive performance the Cowboys had last Sunday?
Between the 20s, yeah.
Between the 20s.
Because they were sliding through
How
like
many
butter
how,
against through
how,
the
how
20s.
many how many how many touchdowns
Technically,
how many
if you want to
touchdowns
get
did the defense
technical,
score?
I know,
How many touchdowns did the defense score?
I know the CD Lamb touchdown does not.
How many
count as a red
touchdowns
zone
defense score?
touchdown because it was
How
on the
many points
20
did the defense
and not on
score?
19, but I count.
EA,
That's
how
just
many
red zone
touchdowns did
touchdowns.
defense
They're
score?
getting better. The play calling got better in the red
EA,
zone. The
EA, how
execution
many
Hold on, Kendrick.
touchdowns defense score? How many touchdowns defense score?
defense.
Yeah, how many touchdowns defense score?
What does it matter how many? What does it matter how many?
This is how it matters. In the 3 wins, defense have scored one or multiple times turning over the ball. They have scored touchdowns.
You sound like you're style pointing.
In their loss, no, I'm not style pointing. In the loss, they didn't turn over or score on defense. Now one time.
Okay.
So the Cowboys, it's not like the Cowboys put up 38 points. That wasn't 38 points to put up on their offense. Let's not be fooling ourselves here.
No. You are fooling yourself because you know what?
They're scoring on their defense.
Okay, didn't
They're scoring because
the
of
Baltimore
defense.
Ravens win the Super Bowl scoring on their defense?
Are you going?
Hold on.
Well, are you going to rely on your defense to score a touchdown
I am
every
absolutely
game?
fine with relying on my defense if it gets
So you're going to go through a whole season thinking our defense can score.
The Baltimore Ravens won a Super Bowl off of it.
So wait, talk about. So now it's a bad thing they have a dominant defense. So now it's a bad thing.
Okay.
No, I didn't say it was a bad thing. But relying on your defense to score you 14 points. I don't know if that's going to carry you throughout the season. At some point, your offense is going to have to score a touchdown.
We did.
Touchdown.
Hold on, time out.
Not field goals. Touchdown.
The offense scored 2 touchdowns.
And how many field goals they kick?
24 points.
And how many field goals they kick? And how many field goals?
Field goals are still points, Kendrick.
Come on, man. Come on. You know you have to score against good football team. You have to get the ball in the end zone.
I understand. No, that's
this. Hold on. You know this.
Calm yourself down for 1 second.
No, I don't need to calm myself down. I'm all right. I got a smile on my face when I'm talking to you loud.
Listen, calm down. What I'm trying to
don't tell me to calm down.
Look at that game against the Patriots. You know the offense got
I'm not yet to calm
They
down.
were against Arizona and before was better than the Jets and against the Patriots or the Giants. They got better as an offense. Even in their red zone execution, which wasn't great, it still got better. They found, by the way, my guy Hunter Lupke, I told you, fullback, and he got a touchdown.
Well, it's a damn shame. I was over there. I was over there in Flower, man. I was telling you, damn shame. You got to rely on the fullback because you can't rely on the running back. Say you call it.
Really?
Say you call it. You can't.
Really?
You call it. You can't haul it.
Really, Walt? You gonna go there? Really?
They have things to fix, no doubt. They still got to fix it. That's their issue going forward. They need to fix their red zone.
Tony Pollard's top 6 in rushing, Walt. What are you doing right now?
The execution. But I'm sorry, they got better offensively against the Patriots. They still scored 24 points. The defense did its job.
Okay. Let me put this number up to you, Walt.
For the defense doing good things.
Let me put this number.
Hold on, Kendrick. Go ahead.
Again, you cannot tell me that you're like, whoa, the defense. Oh, I don't know if we can. Who cares? They showed you that last week against Arizona. That was an anomaly. 3 out of the 4 games, they dominated on all 3 faces of football. The random bad stats that they don't execute in the red zone, which I think is a fixable issue.
Keep me safe. Yeah. I'll tell you.
I'm just saying. Kendrick, I don't understand. I told you while we was over there in Fly, man, we was eating all that barbecue. I said, man, sure wish that running back could get the ball in the end zone.
Really. But EA, let me give you a number right here.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, drop it on.
Yeah. The Niners offense, the 30 points, 31.3. Right? They're also second in yards per game. Cowboys, they're actually 31 points even. They're 4th. But they're 11th in yards per game. Anything not matching up there? If you're scoring all these points, why are you not in the top 10 in yards?
Why does that matter? Did we get the W?
This matters when you're playing good football team. It all evens out. All I'm saying is this. I understand what EA's saying. I understand what you're saying. But if I got to rely on my defense to score me a touchdown or give me a score every game, I'm not very confident going through a Super Bowl off
of what you're saying.
They're not the Ravens. All right.
How come their defense is just as good?
Those Raven teams had 5 or 6 Hall of Famers on them. I don't see 5 or 6 Hall of Famers.
Don't you tell me we have Hall of Famers out there on the field?
Yeah. You got one right now.
Okay.
You got one bona fide one right now. All right.
On the defense or on the total team?
No, on the defense.
You don't. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Oh, you don't have Tank as a Hall of Famer?
No, I ain't even got my Ring of Honor guy. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I got. If you want to go loudmouth, one of the biggest mouth ring Hall of Fame. Yeah, Tank wins that all the time. But anyway, all I'm concerned about is this: I don't have to be the reliant if I'm Mike McCarthy on my defense having to score me 7 to 14 points a game to give me an edge on things. It helps, but when that doesn't happen, I need my offense to score touchdowns. touchdowns, not from 20 to 20. Get me in the end zone.
Hey, can I give a stat that's we're just gonna shut him up?
Go ahead.
All right. So this is offensive series results. Okay. Now he brings up a lot of good stats about the great San Francisco 49ers, and they're number one because for a touchdown or first down,
EA, he talking to your mic. I think because I can't.
I was talking.
No, I'm serious, dude. I couldn't
Can you hear him now?
Yeah, I can hear him now. Kind of
My fault. That was me.
All right, San Francisco
Okay.
is number one, rightfully so. On 82% of their offensive series, they get a touchdown or a first down. At 82% of the time, field goal 8% of the time, punt 9%, only 1% turnover. Really good. But who's here at number 4? Oh, the Dallas Cowboys, 77%. They're only 77% compared to the 82% for the thing. Now, of course, a lot of that has to do with the fact that they have their red zone inefficiencies, which again, like I said, can be fixed. They're not. It's not like they don't have the capability of doing it. They do. They just got to fix the execution part. So all I'm saying is all your contrived big words and saying, oh, the San Francisco 49ers do this.
I'm not Stephen A.
Cowboys
Smith. Don't put no big words on me.
Relying on their defense. It's not true because the Cowboys offense is still putting up the numbers, the yards, and the stats. They're getting into the red zone just as much as anybody. In fact,
Yeah, but they're not complete. They're not completing the drive.
5 of getting into the red zone.
They're not completing the drive.
Executing. Which
Yeah,
again,
they're not
is a
completing the drive. That's the most
fixable
important thing.
issue.
They're not completing the drive.
Fixable issue. That's the big difference.
Are they fixable? Because we're not in week 5. Are they fixable?
Yeah.
They win week 5. Why are they not
already
fixed? Why we're still in what is it? Why we're still what is week 5 now? Why we're still in week 5? We're still talking about trying to fix the Cowboys' red zone offense. Isn't that's not concerning to you? That's not concerning to you?
If it would have been concerning against the Patriots if they didn't get any touchdowns, but they got 2.
They got 2. And they still kicked the whole bunch of field goal.
I'm sorry, 20 yards out is a red zone touchdown. I know statistically it has to be the 19 or.
Yeah, that was a.
What?
You talking about the one? They talking about the touchdown to CeeDee Lamb?
That's technically a red. They're not counted as a red zone touchdown because it was.
Because it's not a red zone touchdown.
It's not a red zone touchdown.
No.
It's not a red zone touchdown.
They don't count it because they say it has to be from the 19. Any red zone touchdown has to be from the 19-yard line to the. I think it's stupid. It's 1 yard.
Yeah.
The 1-yard line should make it a red zone touchdown.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't go by your rules.
They don't go by that. They don't go by that, man.
Your fucking eyes are wrong. And the fucking
What you
NFL
talking
said
about?
that it's not a red zone touchdown.
We're good.
Well, who cares if it's a red zone touchdown? It
It
was a touchdown.
Yeah, and it's 2 of them. That's 2.
Okay.
That's 2 touchdowns. All of a sudden.
I don't care how many touchdowns the offense scored. Did we win the game?
In a dominating fashion.
Listen, what do I tell you? You only come to Dub City one way, with a dub.
Yeah.
I don't care how you get the dub. You
Don't care how you
when
get.
you come to Dub City.
Don't look at trends, do you? Don't want to look at trends.
He put up a lot of gaudy numbers.
Yeah, don't want to look at
Sound
trends.
like a great fantasy quarterback. Put up numbers and just.
Yeah, don't look like trends and stuff. Okay,
Jones, right?
okay,
Yeah,
don't
right,
lie
it's
into anything.
Julio
I
Jones
just
gave you a
watch
lot
with
of.
my eyes and see things that may come back to haunt us. But no, hey, the thing is fine. Everything is fine. We are fine. Cowboys gonna win. They gonna win.
Well, Kendra, I found out Walt don't like blondes.
I don't have a problem with blondes. I'm just trying to figure out why you fantasizing over a girl on TV in Philadelphia that you have no shot with.
That's what she.
Damn.
I'm just saying you don't have a shot with because she's not in Dallas. She's in Philly. You here in Dallas.
Yeah, and she's
Anything can
And she on
happen.
the front row too, so that means she got some money.
Oh yeah, you ain't got no shot. She in the front row. You ain't got no shot.
Hey, hold on. Hey. Don't talk down on my boy Ye. My boy Ye got that paper. Hey.
Yeah.
What happened? Hold on,
but-
Kendrick. What'd you do? What happened with that car? That car you got outside? What'd you do? They said, what? How many months you want to pay for this car? They said, EA said, excuse me, I don't do payment plan. Here goes the whole amount for the whole car. Here you go, right here. They stood up and called him Mr. Zod. What else would you want on the car today, Mr. Zod?
Yeah, but if she's sitting on the front row, it means she got somebody with 3-4 miles time, no face.
All I'm saying is don't act like my boy ain't got that Arab money. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Let
that.
me
Hold on, hold on.
sit back.
What he
Hey,
said in
Rap
text?
Money.
Didn't they just buy a house? Did they get ready to
Damn,
sell? Boy, that buddy coming in strong over there, boy.
man, you putting that man's business all in the street.
Hey, listen.
You
All I'm
must,
saying is you better check
you
my
must,
boy
you must,
pockets, my boy.
you must want this man to get robbed. You
Nah,
must
ain't no,
expect-
look, bruh. I can speak for you on this. My boy don't carry cash like that. We don't carry cash like that.
But well,
We
some
don't
people
carry
don't.
cash.
Some people don't.
You gonna roll up
EA?
on him and get nothing.
EA,
You gonna roll up on him and get nothing. But back to
keep the
this
lights
situation. Back to this situation here. So Kendrick, I'll go to you first. What do the Cowboys have to do to win this game on Sunday?
Score touchdowns, you say?
You're not Kendrick.
actually, he actually brought up a good point. Score touchdown. I'm listen. Number one is the Cowboys defense had to stop McCaffrey. Right now, he's the front runner for the MVP. He's leading the league in rushing. The next guy next to him is less than 100 yards behind him. He's tied for first in touchdown. He's just a dude. He's a beast right now. They I talk about this. They're a team that has guys who do the same thing. You got him. McCaffrey can either line up and slot or out on the exit play receiver. You got Debo who can line up at running back. You got a Duke. Is that a guy's name? A Luke, the other receiver. He's having an awesome season. Look like he's going to be a Pro Bowler. You got the tight end. Kittle. He's a beast. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward the team that can stop the run. And I know Walt does because he doesn't believe in Pollard. But the team that can stop the
They say
run,
his new saying is, "You call it, I can't haul it."
okay. The team that can stop the run, and force their quarterbacks to have to throw to the because both teams have a great pass rush. I think has the edge in this game. As far as the Cowboys, like I said, scoring touchdowns, not kicking field goals, being efficient on offense, and not turning the ball over. Cowboys in that playoff game had incredibly bad timing turnovers that cost on the defense. We know in that playoff game played awesome. They only gave up like 19 points. That should be good enough to win a game. But when you get turnovers and you can't complete drives going 3 and out, that's a recipe for disaster. So I think the team that doesn't turn the ball over, plays efficient offense, and the quarterback can get themselves in their offense in better situations is going to win this game. It's going to be a tight game, but
I think it's gonna be a defensive game.
I think it's going to be a defensive game.
It is, but you know what's funny? Looking at this matchup, I'm not as concerned as the offense against their defense. My main concern is the defense against their offense because he already laid it out. Christian McCaffrey is a fucking stud. He always has been. The only problem is that he couldn't stay healthy. But now he's been rejuvenated, and now
Wouldn't you be rejuvenated too if you playing for the San Francisco 49ers?
Well, yeah, it was a godsend that they sent him from the Carolina Panthers all the way to an organization that now is built. Their offense is built pretty much for him. Kyle Shanahan and those misdirections, those sweeps. He will literally have any kind of run play to go in any other direction, and it's built to confuse the defense. So, talking to Micah Parsons and everybody today, they kept telling us,
Whoa, hold on. Shoot. Talking to Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Like you talked to Micah Parsons?
I was there.
Oh, you were there. Okay, I thought you were just talking to Micah Parsons.
I was there in the group.
Okay, go ahead.
But
Sorry, I mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, but he kept bringing up like you have to contain McCaffrey. It all starts with McCaffrey. But I also think that they can get pressure on Brock Purdy. Another thing is that when they put him in those pass situations, you got to knock Brock Purdy down. You got to put pressure on him. You got to get some quarterback hits on him because, listen, he's great. He's been playing well, but I don't think he's that great of a quarterback. I'm sorry. He plays well in that system. If you force him to win the game, I think then you'll see what I think the real Brock Purdy comes out. So with Kendrick, I'm with him. Attack McCaffrey, force them to pass the ball, force them to become a complete passer, and then I think the San Francisco 49ers offense starts to unravel, and the defense can start getting what they like, going over turnovers, sacks, pressure, using their speed and their dominance that way. Because right now, if you let McCaffrey go wild, they will eat up this Dallas defense because they're not built. They're not big, bulky guys who can stop the run. They're all skinny guys that use their speed to get after the quarterback. So it's kind of a mismatch there. So it's going to be a tough game, I think. But on the other end, I honestly think that the Cowboys have a really good shot of moving the football against this Niners defense. But the key there is we need to see where Brandon Cooks is. He's been a no-show. My own guy, my son, Michael Gallup, he's even made plays the last 2 games.
Oh, your son now.
He's always been his son.
He's been my son.
Go figure that he hadn't done anything.
I thought you disowned him the first 3 games.
No, he was upset with him.
I was upset. I say, sometimes fathers say things to their sons they don't mean. And I felt bad about it. But
he told him we are going to give him an A-Rap money, huh?
But, yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, the problem is Brandon Cooks. I've not just even coming back from injury. He's been a no-show, and he hasn't been really involved. Use him. I don't know why they're not using him to burn down the field. Put him on one side, get him a one-on-one matchup, and then overload them with receivers on one other side so that Brandon Cooks can use his speed to break down the defense in the secondary. Why can't they use his speed to their advantage? Why don't you use Turpin a little more? They need to use their speedy weapons to get an edge. If they don't do that, it's going to be a long game for them.
First off, number one thing the Cowboys need to do is they need to score in the red zone to stay involved in this game.
EA, I want to say one thing to you. You mentioned Brock Purdy. He has a 115 passer rate. That's first in the league.
I know. Yeah.
And he has no interception. So he's playing clean football.
Because
clean football.
The system is allowing him to play clean football.
Listen. I'm not finna sit up there and diss the dude. Listen, everybody plays in the system. He's doing it.
No,
he's doing what he needs to do for his team.
He's not Aaron Rodgers. So
he doesn't need Aaron Rodgers.
He don't need Aaron Rodgers. He just.
But when you put up stats like, he's number 1 in passer rating, yeah, of course he is because he's in his system right now. But that's my point. If you can attack and force Brock Purdy to beat you, Brock Purdy ain't gonna beat you. He needs those weapons around him to make it work. He needs that stable run game to make.
Everybody needs those weapons around him to be
more so than that. Because what Aaron Rodgers doesn't. Aaron Rodgers, you can win with Aaron Rodgers.
No, hold on.
Really? You can. You can't. Hold on. You can win with Aaron Rodgers. How many Super Bowls Aaron Rodgers got?
One.
Okay. All right. So you really win. You really win.
You
But you said you can win with Aaron Rodgers.
You can.
But he only won 1 Super Bowl.
He's taking teams to the playoffs deep.
That does nothing. How many Super Bowls does he have? You can't win. Winning means you go all the way.
All right, cool.
Patrick Mahomes. Now, if you brought up Patrick Mahomes, that's an excellent point.
Patrick Mahomes.
He doesn't need all those weapons because he's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Tom Brady didn't need all those weapons because he was Tom Brady. Your guy, Peyton Manning, he didn't need all that because he.
I'm sorry I brought up the one quarterback you wanted to attack.
No, I'm just saying that he didn't need all that because.
Well, actually, he did have a lot.
He went to Super Bowls. So that doesn't. Oh, what we got going on here? We got a little finger gesture.
Oh,
okay. But
that's Philly. You're in Philly right now.
Yeah. Those guys eat doo doo and stuff like that. You have to be careful with them.
But like I said,
go ahead.
Like I said, Brock Purdy. Yeah, if you want to call him a system quarterback, that's fine. But right now he's
he gets the job done.
He's functioning that system the best of his ability. And if you got a guy who can just function in the system and not hurt you. He's doing his job. He's doing his job so well. He's probably going to be a starting Pro Bowl quarterback this year if he keeps this up. Because he's on pace to. So what he's doing, he's on pace to make the Pro Bowl. So and he's lost like 1 game, and that was the NFC champ. The one game he lost, he got his elbow snapped into. So guys, in my rate, even though it looked like much, but Tom Brady was drafted in the 7th round. Your boy Tony Romo wasn't drafted. Sometimes you see anomalies that happen, and I can't wait to see what this guy gonna be in year 3, year 4, year 5. Tom Brady was a system quarterback when he started his first 2 years, and then he turned out to be the GOAT.
Quarterback till he left the Patriots.
No, I'm talking about these first 2 years when they was winning off their defense, and he was considered a system quarterback.
That's
but
true,
he was a system quarterback pretty much the whole time he was in New England.
The
No, I disagree with that.
The first 3 Super Bowls.
When they had Randy Moss, he wasn't.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. Yeah, that was the first. I was getting ready to say that's the only year I can say he wasn't assistant quarterback when they got Randy Moss. That was the only year. Other than that, them last Super Bowls they won, it was Brady, Gronkowski, and Edelman. It was system.
I disagree on that, but
Go ahead, E. I'm sorry.
No, I was agreeing back up in the first 3 Super Bowls, though. They were very much a system system. Their defense really led it. But going back to the San Francisco and Brock Purdy, I still think that he can still hurt you. But I think that if you force him, if you just shut down McCaffrey, shut him down, he's what makes that entire offense go. Everything is built and revolves around him. You shut him down, you'll force Brock
That's
Purdy.
not true. I don't agree with that because if that was the case,
not just McCaffrey, also Deebo Samuel as well.
No.
They use him as a running back as well. You need to shut their running game down.
I disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because last year, if that was the case, then they would have went to the Super Bowl when they didn't have Brock Purdy on the field. Because Brock Purdy was the reason that.
No, you still need a quarterback.
But
they
you
didn't have a quarterback.
You said Christian McCaffrey.
they didn't have a quarterback.
I know, but you said Christian McCaffrey is what makes the offense go. You shut him down.
Wasn't McCaffrey hurt by that?
No, he played in the in the championship game.
No, but
Yeah.
The problem is when you still kind of need a quarterback to get.
Talk to your microphone. You're going out again,
sorry, you still need a quarterback to get things going. The problem is in the NFC Championship game, they got a random dude. That was like me going out there and playing quarterback for the 49ers.
You can, but you said everything is built around even if the running back is that good.
But what I'm trying to say is, let's say you shut down the running game against the Niners, right?
Mm-hmm.
You shut it down. Brock Purdy is going to have to beat you, and I don't believe Brock Purdy can beat you, especially against this defense. He can't. I'm sorry, he's not going to.
Well, what?
I think you're going a little bit too far there.
Time out. Didn't you always say that Dak Prescott's great within 30 to 40 yards, but if you make him 50 or more pass attempts or something, trying to be like Peyton Manning and all those type of guys, that he will start to lose. He'll start to turn the football over. Same with Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy
hasn't shown that though.
Yeah, he's got no interceptions. He got no interceptions. He hasn't turned the ball over.
Dak Prescott shown that.
He hasn't turned the ball over this year, EA.
Yeah, he hadn't turned. That's what Gary said. He hadn't turned the ball over at all.
Well, Dak only threw 1 interception compared to the 0. So they're
EA.
Hold on, Kendrick. And I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Kendrick, do you remember the numbers Dak Prescott had, throwing numbers he had in that Arizona Cardinals game? What were we up to? What were we up to, like 30 or 34 by the time we got to the half?
Yeah, and
I think we ended at like 40 or something like that.
Yeah, and that 40 was the turnover.
Okay,
hold
on. So, sir, I know you probably don't watch the broadcast when you're way over at 13 to the ticket. So you don't know that I let the people know that you need to keep Dak Prescott to about 30, 35 throws a game, and everything will be fine. That equals a dub. When you start getting in the 40s, the 50s and stuff like that, that's when turnovers happens and that's when L's happen. And that's what happened in the Arizona Cardinals game. We had 40. We had I believe it was 39 to 40 passes somewhere in there. Turnover, hot L. So, I mean, the proof's in the pudding. And even Gavin Dawson, the great Gavin Dawson was there. He said, you know what? There are numbers to prove your theories, Walt, what you're saying.
This would be nice to you.
Oh, okay.
EA, let me ask you this. My man. Is this everybody talking about how much is the big game for Dak Prescott? Is this a bigger game for Mike McCarthy?
No, it's a big game for Dak Prescott because Dak Prescott has a lot to prove in this game.
And then this is what I'm saying about Mike McCarthy.
Oh,
he asked me, sir.
Oh, God. No, I know where he's getting ready. He's setting you up. Go ahead.
I'm not setting him up.
Fall right for the trap. You follow right.
I'm just asking the question. Is this a big game for Mike McCarthy?
No, it's not.
I apparently can't.
EA?
I think it's a big game for the Dallas Cowboys overall. I don't think it's generally a big game for Mike McCarthy at all because I think Mike McCarthy's proven that he's one hell of a coach. They are 9-1 when they come off a loss. I've never seen that in the thing. They've turned.
Which coach would you rather have, him or Kyle Shanahan?
Kyle Shanahan, because I think Kyle Shanahan is more creative. I just love how Kyle Shanahan is very modern offensively. I do like that, but I do like McCarthy just as much because I think Mike McCarthy has done things that Jason Garrett never did. I'm talking about he's established a home field advantage here at AT&T Stadium. Hell, when they built the stadium, it was a fucking 50-50 whether they're going to win here.
Would you say the last two matchups he's been outcoached by Kyle Shanahan?
No. They weren't outmatched in the playoff game.
I'm saying outcoached.
They weren't outcoached in the playoff game.
So he went outcoached the first 2 years ago.
Hold on, time out. 2021 or 2022 playoffs. They go into that game and into the fourth quarter it's tied 9-all. You lose Tony Pollard, I think, very early in that game, earlier second quarter of that game. Yet still 9-9 going into the fourth quarter. It's still a winnable game at 12-16. So I'm sorry, where are you getting this idea that Mike McCarthy got outcoached in that playoff game?
So what about the previous playoff game?
Okay, so in that previous game, for sure, in 2021, the entire team wasn't ready. They got blown to bits. Is that on Mike McCarthy? That is, you can say that's part of it because your team needs to be ready. So that's one game he got outcoached, but he didn't get outcoached in the second one. In fact, he was much better and had a much better team the second year. So
what was the reason why they lost the second game?
Because they lost all their weapons. By the time the offense only had one pure weapon left, and that was CeeDee Lamb.
So
you lose Tony Pollard. You knew last year offensively, weapon-wise, they were down because you knew that CeeDee Lamb was your number one wideout. You didn't have anybody else wide receiver-wise to help you out there because Gallup and company were fucking shit. Dalton Schultz wasn't really being a playmaking threat for you back there. Your only other big playmaking weapon was Tony Pollard. The minute Tony Pollard fucked up his leg, it was over. You only had CeeDee Lamb there, and then they had Zeke.
You'd be so lucky to have Dalton Schultz right now.
But this is what I'm saying. I've seen Mike McCarthy in Green Bay have a lot of injury in playoff games and finds a way to win.
Well, that's because he had his quarterback. That's because his quarterback was Aaron Rodgers.
I guess I could say. In fact, the game they won in Arlington against the Cowboys, they had a lot of injuries on the offensive line, but Mike McCarthy was able to coach those guys. He had Aaron Rodgers to a win. And this is what I'm saying. I think this is a bigger game for Mike McCarthy than it's Dak Prescott. That's my opinion. Nobody's
talking about Mike McCarthy in this game. Nobody's talking about what Dak Prescott needs to do.
My opinion, because what did I say this year? I say this is about the coach. This is about the quarterback.
Well, that's fine. Now the Chargers game might be about Mike McCarthy, but this game here is about Dak Prescott getting over the San Francisco 49ers hump.
I'm maybe you just because you have some, I don't know, maybe a fixation on Mike McCarthy, but I think you're the only one really kind of fixated on his job. He has, in the last, again, like I've already given those numbers, he's turned this team into a consistent winning machine. You do realize, now maybe it's because we're comparing it to what Garrett did and what Wade Phillips did, but this is really a consistent.
I don't compare him to what Garrett did because I don't think that much of Garrett. Mike McCarthy is a Super Bowl winning head coach.
Yeah.
And he was brought in to win these big games. That's the only reason why he's here. And just my opinion, I think that this is just as much a big game for him as it is.
Nobody's
coming.
Not one person this week has said this is a big game for Mike McCarthy. Everybody is saying Dak Prescott. It is because
didn't I just say my opinion?
Hold on. There's a reason why. What's the name asked him that question in the post conference? Todd Archer. There's a reason why. Yeah. Because everybody knows that the San Francisco 49ers is Dak Prescott's kryptonite. Yeah. The 2 years in a row he's been beaten by nobody's saying Mike McCarthy's been beat by the 49ers. Nobody's saying either. They're saying Dak Prescott because everybody feels that Dak Prescott has to get the team over the hump. And the way to get the team over the hump is for Dak Prescott to beat the best, what is assumed to be the best team in the NFC, which is the San Francisco 49ers. You beat Tom Brady. You got that monkey off your back. Now you got to beat the 49ers.
Philly's advanced.
Do what?
Philly's just advanced.
He didn't like your point so much he ignored it and talked about the Phillies.
That game's over.
Yeah.
That game's over.
He's ahead of you.
Yeah. That game's over, man. He struck him out bad.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You know what? I like how the Phillies celebrate when it wins. Like their whole thing goes crazy. The stadium.
It looks like the Sacramento Kings with lighting the beam.
Like I love the Rangers and all, but I miss the old ballpark because in the old ballpark the fireworks look better when they score and all.
Yeah, they
that.
fire them off in that new ballpark. Boom.
Yeah, it looks
boom.
bad. It looks bad. It looks like you're just.
Well, you know what? You know why it wouldn't look bad, EA? If you open the damn roof up.
Well, it's too damn hot.
It wasn't too. It ain't too. It wasn't hot the night I was there. Listen, Kendrick. If it's not raining and it's not 100-something degrees outside, open the damn roof. It's nighttime. It ain't that hot. Let's go.
EA.
Yeah.
We do this with the guys, the Shams, and all this. Cowboys win if, Cowboys lose if. I think I did this.
I've done this before.
That's what she said.
Done it a lot. Cowboys win if the Cowboys hold the San Francisco to under 100 yards rushing. So if the defense can hold them under 100 yards rushing, I think the Cowboys win. The Cowboys lose if the Cowboys turn the football over more than once. They have to more than once. Right now, they do it more. They cannot afford to turn the football over in this game. They have to be clean. They got to win the turnover battle. So they will lose if they turn the football over just even once. Because I don't think San Francisco's going to be very hard to get any kind of turnovers off them.
It's only one thing they got to do: score in the red zone.
For sure.
Got to score in the red zone.
I'll make a bold prediction right now. The Cowboys offense will score. The Cowboys offense will score 3 red zone touchdowns. Mark it.
So they're gonna go from 0 to 3.
No, we got 2.
I'm sorry. No, they're gonna go from 1.
No, it's 2. It's 2 in my book.
How many people care about EA's book? Let me see. Nobody.
It's a bestseller.
Nobody.
What about you, Kendrick? What's your Cowboys win, Cowboys lose?
Cowboys win if they can jump out on the Niners quickly, get a lead and rely and take the Niners out of what they like to do, which is be a balanced football team, but yet running the football. If they get Brock Purdy and the 49ers into what they like to do, which is pass rushing the football, Cowboys have a real good chance to win this game if they jump out early. Cowboys lose if they can't stop the run. If they can't stop the run, they're going to lose this football game. That's what the Niners like to do. They like to play power football, like to use multiple sets, like to use a lot of motion, but they're trying to run the ball down your throat. If the Cowboys can't stop the run, they're going to lose this football game, and they're going to lose the football game badly.
I totally agree there. I mean, it makes so much sense, and that's what it seems like the game plan is, because everybody today, Micah Parsons kept saying it, all the other defensive players saying it in the locker room. They're just gonna have to attack and not just Christian McCaffrey himself. The running game. They said it that they're all interchangeable because Christian McCaffrey's their MVP. He's the guy, but again, Deebo Samuel can do just as much as that from the running back position. They can move that guy. I can't say his last name. Brandon Ajuk.
Yeah, Brandon Ajuk. Yeah.
Yeah, but they can move him down and make him a running back. They can use him in different formations.
EA, their offense is like Swiss Army knife. You can just interchange all of them out.
And it sucks because you're like, oh, let's say you're like, like in football, you're like, oh, we took down their best player, but then it's like that Greek monster where you cut off one head and 2 replace it. That's what it is. Hydra, yeah, it's a Hydra monster ready to go, and you have to make sure you cut it in its heart. You got to hit its heart, not its head. And the heart is get after Chris, just shut down the entire run game itself. I mean, consistent pressure, attacking their offensive line, get in there, get in behind their backfield, and just get in there causing disruption and chaos there. Because you do that, you disrupt their entire offense. They really can't get anything going. They can motion the fuck all they want, but if you're causing chaos there, they're not going to do anything.
Who worries you on their defensive side? On their defense,
it starts and ends with Nick Bosa. The guy has been a little bit quiet this year because I think T.J. Watt's been getting a lot, and Micah, of course. But Nick Bosa is still one of the most premier and dangerous pass rushers. And what worries me is that it looks like Tyron might go. Mike McCarthy was weird today. He said that he might not. You know, they were being iffy.
So basically, he's not playing.
Yeah, exactly. And if he's iffy, they'll most likely sit him. If he's not playing, you still got Adoba. And I don't know why. I think Tyler Smith's better at tackle than Adoba is at tackle. They need to switch those guys out. And if it's Adoba going against Nick Bosa, you're in a world of trouble.
How about Tyron Smith actually get on the field first?
For me, EA.
He played the first 2 games? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
For me, EA, I'm going to go with Fred Warner.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about Fred Warner.
The captain of the defense. Basically the emotional. He is Ray Lewis. I mean, he's playing like Ray Lewis right now. He's the best. He's the best linebacker in football right now. He captains the defense. He can rush the pass off those inside blitzes. He can cover most tight ends because he's fast as all get out. He's just a monster. If the Cowboys don't control him or he controls that game, they're gonna have a tough time. My answer is Fred Warner.
I mean, that's a good answer, and I forgot. And they even mentioned him today about Fred Warner, and that's another guy they need to watch out for. They brought those 2 guys up, but for me, the only reason I put Nick Bosa is because, I mean, that guy is just ferocious off the edge. And Dak Prescott right now, oh, by the way, I hope Malik Davis is promoted, so there is a chance that Rico Dowdle might not play. There was some confidence he could, but let's say he doesn't, they're going to bring Malik Davis in. I hope they do that because when Tony Pollard's not in there, Deuce Vaughn cannot pass protect him. To save his life. He is terrible at that. That's one of the reasons why there were some kind of breakdowns towards the end when Rico Dowdle went out of the game against the Patriots. They need to make sure that the pass protection is key for Dak Prescott in this game.
Correct.
Well, what about you? What's your which player worries you the most?
That's not a player that works. The Cowboys win if they can score in the red zone. Cowboys lose if they can't score in the red zone.
You just go to the red zone. That's it. That's all.
That's all that matters.
Okay. Well, and you know what? Walt's right. I mean, if you don't score, that's the thing. If you don't score, you're not going to survive against this team. You cannot. And I will say this: as much as it was okay for me against the Patriots, you cannot win with field goals. You got to win with touchdowns against the Niners. And again, this is the show me game because we both know this, all of us right now. The winner of this game is going to be the NFC favorite. The Eagles, I'm sorry, I don't care if they're undefeated right now. You're pushing it out. I'm not scared of the Eagles anymore. Their offense looks bad to me. They're in some kind of they're not getting it together until further notice. It's the Niners and the Cowboys for me. And this game is going to determine who's going to be the boss of the NFC.
I didn't hear where Kendrick said he went. He put the what's the name down?
All right, guys, that was my alarm. I'm on a tornado watch.
Oh, Kendrick, are you back?
Yeah, my alarm went out. Tornado.
Oh, he's on the tornado watch.
Yep. I was wondering what that was. That was my alarm.
Oh, you gotta go. Yeah, you supposed to go. You supposed to go get in the bathtub with a mattress over you, man.
Stop it.
How come I can't hear him?
Oh, hold on. I'll turn him up a second. That's what you're supposed to do. Can you hear Kendrick now?
Anybody wants to see?
You will. Oh, is that your screen? Oh, what's that? Channel 4? Let me get over there to Channel 4.
This is live coverage of BFB in a tornado.
We're in the tornado.
A tornado watch.
Kendrick, it's gonna rain. They say it's gonna rain on y'all head.
Hey, don't dig a grave for somebody else, man. Fall in it yourself.
I can barely hear him. All right, so we're looking at the Doppler right now, and
yeah.
All right, so my area is looking nasty. That's not good.
That's a big storm there.
That is a big ass. Holy fuck!
That's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh my god! How am I going to drive home in that?
It's not even raining here yet.
Well, I don't know. You just can't feel it. Maybe
it's not. If I look outside, it's not even raining here.
Maybe
it's rotation in Midlothian and Mansfield and Venus.
It's always the rotation in Midlothian.
Yeah.
So that's like Vosh's area, right?
Vosh is in AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, so isn't that where they'll come get Arlington soon. Oh, it's all been by Seagoville and hit about. Ooh.
There it is. There's the rotation.
Oh, wow.
So before we conclude this thing, get in the bathtub, and I got to get in the bathtub. You want to do this power ranking, this top 10 power ranking?
I was just getting ready to say. I was just getting ready to throw it over to
let's do it before.
I was just getting ready to throw it over to your power rankings, man.
Yeah, we got to do it before he goes and visits Dorothy and the Munchkins.
y'all don't want in that building with all that glass in it. So.
No, we good. Hey, listen, we don't have to worry about nothing like that here.
Sure. Here you go.
We don't have to worry about that going
what
on.
Floor
I guess
what floor are you on?
We're on the second floor.
All right, let's go ahead and get on with it, Walt.
Well, I guess it's time for Kendricks power rankings here.
This better be good.
I know y'all probably ain't gonna like this, but go ahead, Kendricks. It's time for the power rankings. Kendricks top 10 power rankings, not 5, top 10.
Yeah, I got him top 10 because everybody's getting on me because the Cowboys were in the top 5. So I did what y'all asked. I stretched it out to 10. Lucky for the Cowboys, I did that. But anyway, let's go in at number 10. Number 10 goes to the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens, 2 impressive road victories versus division opponents. The Bengals and the Browns. The leading the division they have, and that's why I have them at my number 10. At number 9, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Big win in New Orleans against the Saints to take control of that division. They're number 9. At number 8, people not going to really like this, but I don't really care. The Dallas Cowboys, number 8, coming in at 8. You got a problem with it? You got to prove it to me game this Sunday night. Hey, if you win this game Sunday, I may flip you all the way to number 1. Possibly number 2.
That is the weirdest rankings I've ever heard of.
Yeah, that's weird. I knew you wouldn't like it. Yeah, that's why I did it for you. At number 7, the Miami Dolphins. Was my number 1, now my number 7. You turn around and you put 70 points on a pathetic Denver Bronco team, and the next week you almost give up 50 in a prove-it game to your division rivals. The Buffalo Bills just said, hold my beer, I'm still your daddy. At number 7, Miami Dolphins. At number 6, a team coming on strong, EA. That would be the Seattle Seahawks. Won 3 straight. Defense playing good, only giving up 10 points in that 3-game winning streak. The Seattle Seahawks. At number 5, I like this team. This team has went on the road at night games in Lambeau, in Arrowhead. The Detroit Lions. Number 5. At number 4, this team probably would be undefeated if they had all their parts were healthy. But the clicking on all cylinders now, give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 4. At number 3, those Dirty Birds, Philadelphia Eagles. Even though not impressive, they're still 4-0, finding a way to win. And when they start clicking on all cylinders, they're gonna be toughed out, man. At number 2, the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills beating down my previous number 1 team, the Miami Dolphins, almost putting up 50 points on them. Almost 2 points close. They had 48. But still impressive. Buffalo Bills. At number 1, the number 1 stunner, the San Francisco 49ers. The best team in the NFL so far. They have the MVP so far in McCaffrey. They got a guy, Brock Purdy, has thrown in intercepts. They got a great defense. Bosa and Fred Warner and the boys. Number 1, San Francisco 49ers. To repeat, number 10, Baltimore Ravens. Number 9, Tampa Bay Bucks. Number 8, Dallas Cowboys. Number 7, the Miami Dolphins. 6, Seattle Seahawks. Number 5, Detroit Lions. Number 4, the Kansas City Chiefs. 3, the Philadelphia Eagles. 2, the Buffalo Bills. And number 1, San Francisco 49ers.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Can I just go first? How in the hell? How are
It's starting to rain in my house right now.
Yeah, I bet it is because that's what
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not see that first.
Jesus looking down, shaking his head, saying,
No, don't do that.
I
Don't
got
do
the
that.
rain down this boy because he got the don't make no sense. Now, how the hell is the Miami Dolphins gonna be ahead of the Dallas Cowboys after they caught a hot L and got blown out, and the Cowboys blew somebody out? How did that make sense? Please explain to me that.
Listen,
Hold on. How are you in the top 10?
You told me to make it make sense, and I can't
Hold on. Another thing. How are you in the top 10 and you caught a hot L on Sunday?
Better yet,
they were the number one team in my power rankings. Listen.
No, how do you have teams that are, at one point you have teams because they're undefeated, so you have to put the Eagles there, but other teams that are not undefeated who have losses are ahead of them or in the top 5, but because of their wins and their losses, your power rankings are like a woman.
Exactly. How the Buffalo Bills ahead of the Eagles?
Hold on, my power rankings are like a what?
Like a woman. The one day she's happy.
Those thoughts are by EA, not by bFb.
Yeah, he gonna have to go.
The reason why I'm single. No, but like you're so dramatic in your.
There's a first sound of thunder.
Power rankings, man. Like, good God, I swear you are like the BCS rankings. Like, one loss, you're out of the top 10. Like, man, do you really?
They're not top 10. They're not top 10. The Dolphins had a bad loss. They almost gave us 50 points.
Listen,
that's why.
And they're ahead of the Dallas Cowboys, who blew a team out.
Do you really
they blew a bad football team out. They blew a bad football teem out.
Why so all of a sudden the Patriots are bad because?
They've been bad. They've been bad. They've been bad for 3 years.
Do you honestly think the Detroit Lions are better than the Cowboys right now?
No. Hold on.
As of right now, they are.
If that's your theory, then how are the 49ers number one? Because they beat the Arizona Cardinals.
They're undefeated.
They're undefeated. They beat the Cardinals. They did something the Cowboys couldn't do.
You have the Bills in the top 5, but the
because in my power rankings they beat the number one team in my power rankings last week. Not only beat them down.
Let him finish, please.
I'm done. You go ahead.
Bills the Bills lost to the Jets, who the Cowboys dominated.
First week of the season.
Oh wow, okay.
We're now in week 5.
God damn it.
And then
listen. The Buffalo Bills were 4 in my power rankings last
Miami
week.
Dolphins who blew out the Denver Broncos.
Who gives a crap about the Denver Broncos? Are they really an NFL team now? I mean, John Elway done disowned. I mean, is that we really? The Denver Broncos, woo! I mean, trust me, they ain't the first or last L the Denver Broncos gonna have.
Your power rankings are just suspects.
No. They are decent power rankings. They are good power rankings.
10 those random teams in there in a little hat, and then you pull them out one by one.
No, I'm not pulling out. I'm not. If you read my message, in our group chat, I had liable reasons why this was. Listen. If you got a problem with why the Dolphins are ahead of the Cowboys, is anybody before last week, was anybody saying the Dolphins were the Cowboys were better than the Dolphins before last week?
You think that the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions are better than the
Seattle Seahawks have been playing good ball the last 3 weeks.
But do you honestly think that the Seahawks are better than the Cowboys?
This is about whoa. EA, it's fluid.
That's what power.
It's fluid.
You need to learn what power rankings mean.
EA, this goes week to week. This goes
one at a time.
EA, it's fluid. It goes week to week. It's not a testament of the whole season. If you think the Seahawks, or if you think the Cowboys are better, that's your opinion. As of right now, they aren't. As of right now, the Seahawks are playing better football than the Cowboys. That's why I haven't wrecked their head. The Detroit Lions have went into Kansas City.
3 out of the 4 teams they played.
The Detroit Lions have had 2 of the most impressive road victories of the season. At night, in Arrowhead, in Lambeau. 2 difficult places to win, and they handled themselves superbly. That's why I have them in the top 5. They're a good football team. And if you and the Cowboys have a problem with it, Late in the
I'm not-
season,
I'm using the Cowboys.
if you
as one
hold
example.
on.
I'm
If you
using
the
it as one
Cap,
example.
if you and the
Your list
Cowboys
of
have a
other
problem
teams
with
is
it
all over the
late in
place.
the season, you will have a chance to prove it because don't the Detroit Lions play the Cowboys? So you have a chance to prove
Yeah,
your
it's
worth.
actually a hot L. I got circled.
Listen. My point being, I'm just using the
So,
Cowboys as
yeah,
one example. But your ideology on what team is better than what team is just ridiculous. How the hell is the Buffalo Bills all of a sudden number 2 over the Eagles? But you said the Eagles been
because
undefeated.
the Buffalo Bills had the most. Wait, you gonna let me explain it? Because the Buffalo Bills had by far the most impressive win of the season, in my opinion. They put 50, almost 50 on the team. They put up 70 the previous week.
I get that. That's
Hold on.
that's
I'm gonna
your
take
one
EA
point.
off the screen real quick. You can still hear him, but I'm gonna take him off the screen
All
real
right,
quick.
no, so I understand that, but my point being is that all right. So you have the Eagles who had 4 unimpressive wins, and you know that they're unimpressive, but because they're undefeated, you put them in your top 5 at number 3.
Yeah,
but
and number 3.
the Buffalo Bills who have a loss, but to the Jets. But because they had the most
To the Jets.
impressive, see, you can't have you have one ideology that is different, and they go against your other ideology. So that doesn't make sense. But your power. What
week is it? What week is it?
Power rankings,
It's not week 1.
Undefeated team first, because obviously you think that undefeated
He's
means
really
something.
upset about this.
So then you put them first, then you put the others. Because that's how it kind of works in the other power rankings. Just to let you know.
Other power rankings, but hey, I don't give a shit about other power rankings. It's my power ranking. I can do what I want to. But
that's why your list is cockamamie.
No, it's not cockamamie. It's a righteous list. It's a glorified list. You just don't like it because the Cowboys are 8.
No, I don't care. They should be.
But listen, guys, the reason why I got the Bills number 2, like I said before, they had the most impressive victory of the season. They beat a team that was hot on fire. Everybody was on the Dolphins, and they went out and waxed them. The Eagles have had a 4-0. They had 4 unimpressive victories, but they're 4-0. They're 4-0. They got it done. Well, the Chiefs lost to the Lions. Now people say maybe you want to flip the Lions and the Chiefs. No, I'm not going to do that. I think when healthy, the Chiefs are a better football team than the Lions. That's why I have the Chiefs 4. The Lions, like I said before, have the 2 most impressive road victories of the season by any football team. At Lambeau, at Arrowhead, at night when the lights are bright.
Wait,
the Seahawks.
You think that because they beat Green Bay, which is a kind of a mediocre team anyway, that because they beat them, that is their second most impressive win? I get you on the first one because they beat the Chiefs on
those are 2 impressive road victories. At that point, the Packers. At that point, weren't both teams 2-1? Weren't both teams 2-1 going to that last Thursday game?
See, that's where it doesn't make sense because you elevate the line saying, "Hey, they beat the defending Super Bowl champion
yes,
on the night, and on blah blah blah, and they came into in Arrowhead, blah blah blah." But then you go to a mediocre Packers team who, by the way, if you look at their
they were 2-1 going in that game.
It doesn't matter. They were.
That's
a problem. I already see how the problem is. He just looks at records. I don't think he actually watches the games.
Well, we can't deny that because we can't say that because he does post game show. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I do the post game show. I just don't go around pushing buttons.
He just told me going into
everywhere. I'm so sorry.
Well, I can confirm he watches Cowboy games. I can't confirm the other ones.
No, you confirm and watch the other one. The Seahawks. The Seahawks lost to the Rams. Then they came on strong, had 3 straight impressive victories back to back to back. They have improved.
You don't see that's another thing. So you think that the Seahawks beating the fuck out of the Giants is impressive, but with
I'm not saying the Seahawks. I'm not saying the Seahawks beating the blank out of the Giants. I'm saying the Seahawks having victories 3 straight weeks has to be noticed. They won 3 straight games since the opening week loss.
Right.
It is week 5 now, EA. It is week 5. We are in October. We're only in September.
Because the Cardinals losses in the middle, the Cowboys is not impressive.
The Cardinal loss just happened 2 weeks, just a week ago. The Cardinal loss just happened a week ago.
It's
still fresh.
Because Seahawks.
It's still fresh. Listen, the Cowboys have a chance. Walt. My first pound rankings. Where did I have the Cowboys?
Oh, you actually have him number one.
I have number one. Shut up, EA. Now, the Cowboys have a chance to. They got to prove it to me game. If they go in and handle business against the 49ers, my number one.
I thought you were great on the curve on that first week too.
The number one team, they may move into the number one spot. In fact, if they impress, they should move in the number one spot. But that Cardinal game disturbed me. It just did, and it recently just happened. But they got a chance. Prove it to me. Prove it to everybody. Prove it to yourself that you can beat the 49ers.
Well, there's only one thing left to do now on this show, and that's predict the games for this week. The game picks. Yeah, because that list is ridiculous.
That list not ridiculous. That's a gracious list, and guess what? It's gonna be wonderful next week too.
Why? Please explain to me how and why.
Because I got a feeling the top spot ain't gonna change.
I didn't know Kendrick went to the Joy Taylor School of Broadcasting.
That's the School of Broadcasting?
Yeah, the way you're learning from her.
Oh, we went to the Joy Taylor School of Broadcasting.
Man, Joy Taylor's hot. I enjoy going on broadcast. You seen Joy Taylor? You seen on Instagram?
Only the front part. Only the front part of her side.
Whoa.
Wow, shots fired at the backside.
What backside? Anyway.
God no.
Anyway. First up, tomorrow night. Here's a barn burner, guys. The Bears and the Commanders tomorrow night.
Give me those Commanders. Salute. The Bears are gonna go get Caleb.
Give me the Bears an upset. I just got a feeling.
We'll see.
I mean, you got. I mean, they're not gonna go 0-17, are they?
They might. They're that bad.
They got to get one. I mean, they got to get one. Short week.
I'm gonna take the Commanders for the win on that one.
Okay.
Next up, here's one. Here's a good one. The Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills.
In London.
Oh, it's in London.
Give me the Buffalo Bills. Sorry, Trevor Lawrence, but it's not a good season. I don't know. They're not playing well. The Jaguars are not playing well for me. So give me Buffalo to dominate in London.
I really do hate this because I love my Trevor Lawrence, but not this week. Give me the Buffalo Bills. Big.
Next up is the Saints and the Patriots.
Also, shitty versus shitty. You know what? I'm going to go with the Saints to win this one. And I'm only doing this because I know they're both terrible. They're both terrible teams, but give me the Saints to edge out the Patriots.
Where is this at? Is it in New England?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Yes, in New England.
Give me the Patriots. I don't trust Derek Carr. I just don't trust Derek Carr.
Is he even back?
I thought he played last week, did he?
Who?
No,
Derek Carr is not back.
Yeah, I don't think he's back.
Oh yeah, give me the Patriots.
Okay. Next up is the Titans and the Colts.
Oh, another barn burner.
Yeah, let's go with the Tennessee Titans because the Colts are still figuring things
really
out.
Good games in this week, guys. Really good games.
Yeah, no, they're not. Bad NFL week.
Give me the Titans.
You mean DeAndre Hopkins is not doing anything for the Titans? Oh man, and that Cowboy should have really got him.
Dang, look at that.
Oh, that's out there in them.
That's Bear Creek.
Not the countryside of town. I'm gonna take the Colts for that win. Next up, Ravens and Steelers.
This is gonna be a
barn burner.
No, this is gonna be a good game.
And
TJ Watt's gonna dominate in this performance. He's gonna get 3 sacks in this game. Get me the Steelers for the win.
I know a quarterback I know somebody who everybody said they didn't pay that quarterback because he's so good. He can do anything.
I hate on Lamar.
Just saying, paid all that money.
Give,
All that money, he just can't get you no dubs.
he got dubbed last week. Give me the Ravens again.
Odell Beckham Jr.'s practicing.
Give me the Ravens again.
The Panthers are taking on the Lions.
All right, so the Lions are going to win by 30.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, not that bad for a top 5 team, huh? Yeah, they're gonna win big, big.
It's a terrible Panthers team. Okay.
Okay.
And I wonder if they're rethinking that first pick.
No, they're not. So. Come on, man. It's his first year. Stop it.
I don't know.
They don't have anybody who he has nobody throwing the football to.
The Texans guy is doing much better.
He actually has a better offense than he does.
Which is why he's probably gonna get his first win against the Cowboys.
To in the red zone.
Yeah, okay.
That's what he has.
Okay.
Unlike certain quarterback here in Dallas, he don't have anybody though.
What
some guy named Peyton Hendershot.
What did you pick?
Sorry, some guy named Peyton Hendershot.
Hey, he's hurt right now.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Really?
I'm
talking about you, you Walt. Really? Give me the line. Give me the Lions, man. You know I'm marking the Lions.
Hey. But just quickly, one good thing about this storm. Look at the temperatures tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be in the 70s.
Fall's here, people.
Real quick, we've got the Texans taking on the Falcons.
You know what? Bijan is gonna run all over the Texans.
Oh, the Smitty says it's gonna be 37-20 Niners.
37-20.
Smart man.
He said that's who he's taking the Cowboys.
He doesn't think much of our defense.
Yeah, he doesn't think much of our defense. Oh, that's a very high scoring game. This Smitty.
Joshua Dobbs didn't think much of it either.
He really didn't. Cowboys sitting out there, they had their mouths open. Did Dak Prescott have his mouth open that night?
Yeah, he had his mouth open.
Oh damn!
What's funny about you two? You're just so obsessed with that Arizona game, and then I swear, it's like you never watched the New England game. Funny. It's funny.
Oh no! I understood what happened in the Arizona game. The Cowboys just overlooked the Cardinals. They didn't take the Cardinals serious, and the Cardinals came out there and punched them in the mouth. Yeah. That's bottom line. What happened?
Y'all those haters.
We're haters. You didn't even like the quarterback until
I believe in this team.
Yeah. How's your tight end by committee deal working out?
It's better than the Dalton Schultz committee going on in Houston, okay? What's Dalton Schultz numbers?
All I know is that when Dalton Schultz was here, we was able to score in the red zone. But anyway, I digress.
He didn't do it.
The Dolphins are taking on the New York Football Giants, Kendrick.
Oh, man. Name the score. Dolphins going to come out with a point. This may get out of hand real quick. Give me Dolphins 52, Giants 6 in this one.
Does Daniel Jones survive this game?
not.
They have no choice but to go with Daniel Jones.
I don't know. Their coach. Did you see how pissed he was on Monday night?
Does their coach survive this game?
No. The most. By the way,
the Smitty says Dak throwing a pick and a fumble loss. Damn.
Wow, it's bad for Dak.
Yeah, damn. Okay.
Just hating on him.
He really gonna be pissed off after this one, then.
Yeah. Who you got, EA? The Dolphins can bounce back. For me, the Dolphins bounce back after that.
I'm trying to think of a good score. 95 to
come on, man.
2. Somehow they'll get a safety, the Giants. Look at this poor guy.
Hold on. What dumbass sees water and just say I'm gonna drive a Challenger, which we already know a Challenger sits low to the ground anyway. Come on, man. See, this is what I be talking about, man. Oh, I'm just gonna drive right through, like he got a truck or something.
Yeah, that's not smart.
Next up, the Bengals are taking on the Cardinals.
Oh, this might be a good game because the Cardinals, they're not good, but the Bengals are not good. So with two bad teams, give me the Bengals though. I don't trust the Cardinals so.
If the Bengals can't win this game, season over. Yeah. Give me the Bengals. In this, it's in Arizona.
It's Joe Burrow.
He is playing, but he can't. There's something more. There's something more wrong with him. He can't move.
If the Bengals can't win this game, it's gonna be a long year. But last chance. Give me the Bengals.
All right.
Next up, Eagles and the Rams.
Okay, this
In
should be,
LA.
this will be a good game.
I think we found out Cooper Kupp is coming back this game.
I'm telling you right now, mark my words. The Eagles first loss.
I'm going with you. I was
take
going
a
there
hot
with you.
out. Jalen Hurts throws 3 interceptions. In this
I don't know if he
game.
throws 3 in the jet.
Wow, 3? Yay.
3.
If
That's
Cooper,
why
Kupp,
them Jalen.
if Cooper Kupp is coming back, give me the Rams.
I'm
You
going
got
Rams.
Cooper Kupp and Fupa.
Let's go Rams.
The Fupa
Give me the Philadelphia Eagles. The defense wins the game for them. The defense been winning games for them all most this year. Give me the Eagles. Defense wins the game for them. Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, this is a barn burner. Jets and the Broncos.
Mm.
Give me Milf Hunter over Sierra's husband.
Wow. This game will EA. Well, this will be our first tie of the season. You got 2 or 3 of them.
Damn.
This will be our first tie.
Wait, so technically, if Zach Wilson's a MILF hunter, would he technically try to go after Sierra because she is a MILF?
No, he likes moms. He likes
She's a
older
mom.
moms. I
She's
think.
a mom.
Yeah, she's still.
Man, he can't handle that. He can't handle that.
Breaking news: Tim Hardaway is questionable for tomorrow's preseason game. Right hamstring soreness, according to game notes.
What do you do? Get too much hashish in the
EA, he's about to get traded.
Exactly. That's what they
traded. That's what they did.
Cubes came down and was like, "Yeah, it looks like your hamstring."
He was shocked he was still here.
He's in Abu Dhabi.
Yes,
he is there. It's all right.
He was shocked he was still in Dallas.
What are you still doing here? He's still on my team.
He said, "Damn, I'm still here."
Given certain incidents on media days, he was shocked he was here on that.
No.
He was trying to figure out why he was here.
Like, well, how'd you make the plane right?
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring out.
Hey, he got a free trip to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, might as well.
Hey, he looked happy on the camel.
Yeah, I bet you he did.
Yeah, he got a free trip. Everything,
yeah. Chiefs and the Kings. I'm sorry, not Kings. Chiefs and the Vikings.
The NBA?
Vikings.
Well, he could be just the Kings because they about to get crowned. Give me the Chiefs.
No. I'm going for it right now. Kirk
What are you
Cousins,
going for?
the season is on the line here. And all the hype with the Taylor Swifties and everything.
That's the story of his life. His season's been on the line.
I don't think Taylor Swift's going to Minnesota.
I don't know. She might.
She lives in New York. That's why she went to the New York game.
No, but she might. You never
She's
know.
not going to Minnesota.
Watch it.
Nobody. The people in Minnesota don't even want to be in Minnesota.
Watch it. She's going to Minnesota.
Shout right people in Minnesota.
She's going to
trust me. If she was going to Minnesota, you would have heard about it already.
Travis and her are going to have a fight, and it's going to cause disruption.
Man, you watch too much Beverly Hills 90210 or something.
Guess what? Kirk Cousins, the good Christian man he is. Boom.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Give me the Chiefs.
You don't believe that.
I'm kidding. I know.
Give me the Chiefs.
You don't believe that.
The Monday night barn burner. We've got the Packers and the Raiders. Good God.
Wow, man. The Packers and the Raiders.
Hold on. Kendricks said the Packers are Lambeau. They're such a good team.
They're not in Lambeau. They're in Vegas.
But I know, but he says they're such a good team.
They are actually a good team.
No, they're not.
Name
one thing about them that's good.
Their quarterback is actually good.
Jordan Love is not good.
He's good.
Wow. That's why Jordan Love. He is pretty good.
He's only had one bad game this season.
He is pretty good. He's pretty good.
The game he came out and he balled out.
No, thank you.
So you got the Raiders?
The Raiders in a big win.
I don't think Jimmy G is playing either.
He's not playing. You still got the Raiders?
Jimmy G's not playing.
Give me the Raiders.
Okay, give me the Packers.
And before we give this next pick, I would just like to say, join us live this Sunday night. We're going prime time. We will be live at Twisted Bar and Grill over in the Colony. It's going to be a good time.
Kendricks going to be enemy territory.
Be there. Yeah, it's going to be enemy territory. It's a 49ers person who owns the bar. It's gonna be
A
a
fight
great
may break out. You never know.
The Colony, Little Elm, McKinney, what else is out there? Princeton. Oh, come on! If you are on 75, if you live off 121, I'm calling you out right now. Come on out and see us. We're gonna be right across the street from Nebraska Furniture Mart. Come on over there and see us. Twisted Bar and Grill. It's gonna be a party.
They got fish.
Good fried catfish too. Good fried catfish. So here we go, guys. Cowboys and the 49ers.
EA.
You go first.
I got some bad news for you guys.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Give me the 49ers eking this out 17-13.
Well,
I'm gonna take the Dallas Cowboys to win here. My theory is that the Dallas Cowboys will win this game, but they will turn around and lose.
That defeat the purpose.
They will turn around and lose to the Chargers next week. That's
my front run.
They're gonna win this game and be on such a high and be front running. And then
guess what? I can't wait till that next week. Where they gonna be in my power rankings? Then they turn and lose to the Chargers. Oh, you want to talk about? I might have had it behind the top 10.
Yeah.
Go ahead, EA.
My turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, can I get some music?
Oh God. I thought that's what you had on your. I thought that's what you had on your phone.
I thought you had something where everybody could hear.
Doing all this for a loss. Doing all this for a loss.
Yeah, and put it in.
Okay, well, it's okay because I have this one. I have a new song.
What? That sounds tragic. You don't have to put that. Just give me the song,
folks.
Sounds like Lord of the Rings.
This season has been very difficult, according to Kendrick and Walt. Everybody is just the Cowboys lost against Arizona. They've forgotten who they were, and just like somebody else who forgot who they were, a young cub named Simba, he forgot who he was too, and he needed to go to the desert to find out truly who he was. And then came down his father, the ghost himself, and came down and said, "You are my son, the one true king." The same thing is happening here in Dallas. The Dallas are finding out who they are. They are saying, "We are the true champions of this league."
Tom Landry coming down.
Said, "We will remember who we are. We are the Dallas Cowboys. We are the true champions. Nothing is going to stop us. We will get our revenge. We will go into the Bay. We will attack. We will dominate. We will devour. And the 49ers will then truly sit down. They will get on their knees and bow to the true kings of the NFC. The Dallas Cowboys win 49-15.
Wow.
49-15. Are you on drugs?
No, he's not. He doesn't do any drugs.
No, he's doing something.
Like that.
So you say, hold on. So you telling me, you telling me they gonna almost put up half 100 again in Santa Clara? They're gonna put up half 100.
Anything's possible, Kendrick. I like
you. Don't believe that. You see, I'm not talking to serious people right here. I'm gonna be talking to Republicans. I'm not talking to serious people right now.
Anything's possible.
They go, okay, Kevin Garnett. Anything's possible. He's full of crap, and so are you. That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
49-15.
49-15. They're gonna beat the piss out of 9. 49-15. Okay.
5 field goals, people. That's all.
That's a whole boy. He's gonna have a dead leg after that. We agree.
Wow. Kendrick, can you tell people where they can find you at?
Well, you're not gonna find me 49-15, but you can find me the Kendrick Roberts whether it's on Twitch, X, and Facebook. And hopefully, barring tornado in about 5 hours, I got to go to work. Yay! On to you.
You can follow me on the X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it, but it's at EA Sports DFW. We also do the gram because we do it for the gram at EAZOD60. And of course, you can catch my latest podcast, Turn Off Your Mics with Creighton Branch and myself. The latest episode dropped now. You can find it on all major platforms. Go subscribe and download. Tell a friend. It's America's #1 favorite podcast. And of course, you can hear me on 96.7 1310 The Ticket. You heard me today on the sweet spot as I did a little EA versus Aaron Andrews. It's a funny little bit. Go check that out on the Tickets podcast page if they did put it in there, I'm sure. But anyway, that's it. Well,
hope he's not saying 49-15 on those podcasts.
I'm trying to figure out the sweet spot. Boy, you couldn't come up with anything original, huh?
That's their show. I didn't do anything with it.
Oh.
My show's
that's the show.
Yeah, that's a show on the Ticket.
Oh.
My podcast is Turn Off Your Mics.
Oh, okay. But you don't have a show. You have a podcast.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, it's not. You're at a radio station. They gave you a podcast instead of a show. And then they have a show called The Sweet Spot. And who's on that show?
Sean Bass, David Mino.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations to those guys. I'm pretty sure it's a great show.
They're good friends of mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a good show.
The Sweet Spot.
What time do they come on?
1 to 3.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what listen to at that time?
1 to 3. About that time, I'm listening to the KNC Masterpiece, getting ready to go into the G-Bag Nation.
Oh, okay.
On 105.3 The Fan.
Sweet Spot.
MKC. Good guys over there.
Well,
why would you?
You know, I mean, maybe sometime soon, you know, when the ticket becomes a little relevant, maybe we can have one of your hosts, one of your friends come by our Cowboys broadcast, and maybe we can sit down and talk with them.
You talking about relevancy? Did you check the latest rating? Oh,
no, I don't.
Yeah, okay.
I don't check those ratings.
Why don't you name one of your shows The Sweet Spot?
I don't know. Nothing sweet about it. But anyway, you can follow me at Big Walt Dog on Twitter.
I didn't say anything bad about it.
Follow me, Walt Chisholm on Facebook. You can follow the show, bFb DFW on X now, on the X.
Des Bryant's gonna sue them.
Instagram. Yeah, he should. And YouTube. Oh, also on TikTok. But you can follow the show most importantly on our Facebook page. It's now BFB. Because we had a hacker hack our real page and it got destroyed. So we have a new page now. So it's just BFB. If you just search it up, look for it, BFB, and you will find us. Again, join us live this Sunday. We're going to be over at the Twisted Bar and Grill over in the Colony.
The Colony, y'all.
Yeah, me and Kendrick will be back tomorrow night because the Mavs at 11 o'clock a.m. are going to be taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in Abu Dhabi, and I think you can watch the game on Mavs.com if I'm understanding correctly.
I think you can watch it on. I think you can watch it on Bally's too.
I don't know if it's going to be on Bally's. I do know it's going to be on Mavs.com. I'll have to double check and see.
We know who's not going to be there.
Right. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Me and Kendrick will for the post game show.
It was weird. Luka looked a little too excited in the plane, like he'd never seen that before.
I think that may be the marijuana.
Okay. Yeah, Luka. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. But until then, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Be safe, people out there.
Yeah, until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around.
This is Dwight Powell. You're tuned in to BFB.
Don't do that. Don't do that.